Live from the J. David Ramsey Stadium on the campus of Bear River High School. Touchdown Productions, celebrating 20 years of local high school sports excellence, is proud to present Bear River Bruin football. Tonight, this is a key preseason matchup. Your Bear River Bruins take on the Marysville Indians. It's another Friday night under the lights, and all the action starts right here. Right now, it's your 20th anniversary NorCal Game of the Week. The Bear River Bruins come home for their homecoming night after their bye week to face the Marysville Indians in Week 3 action. Good evening, football fans, wherever you are across our worldwide network. This is Marty Mortensen, the voice of Bear River football. Joining me tonight in our broadcast booth is Steve Sitter and Paul Brown. Our producer and director in the Commander 2 is Gilbert M. Dominguez, and he is joined by the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team of Heather Montgomery, and making her Game of the Week debut is Cassandra Hamlin. Steve, the Bruins are off to a good start again this year.
Yeah, and as you know, the Bruins have gone to the show for the past 2 seasons, and it looks like this is a trend that may be with us for a while. Tonight they have another key preseason test against a familiar opponent in the Marysville Indians. And after not showing up in the first half of the game at Orland, the Bruins exploded for 40 points against Union Mine 2 weeks ago, while the defense pitched a shutout. So we'll see which Bruin squad shows up tonight for Week 3.
And you know, as for the Indians, it's a short trip from Marysville, so the bus ride really isn't a factor. But the Bruins defense will have their hands full, as the Indians have been firing on all cylinders, Steve. They scored 105 points in the first 3 games, only allowing 41. They won their first 2 games easily until they ran into Sutter, and the Tribe took a beating, holding them only to 13.
So we have a good one for you here tonight, and with both teams on the field, we'll step aside. And on the other side of the break, we'll take a walk around the foothills and see the standings in the football and volleyball. You're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River Bruins football on the 20th anniversary season at TouchdownProductions.com. NorCal Game of the Week.
Thank you, Doug. Saving the whole rodeo.
Welcome back to J. David Ramsey Stadium on the campus of Bear River High School. About ready for the kickoff. The Indians won the toss, elected to receive. Bear River will get the ball at halftime, and we're just about ready to go with this kickoff. And let's see who we got back to receive back in for the Marysville Indians. Number 5 and number 15, it looks like. Can't tell, their numbers are hard with their jerseys.
That looks like Nick Lowry over there, Marty.
All right, here comes the kickoff. Deep kick, going to be taken at about the 5-yard line. Coming up the left side, breaks through a little bit and gets up to about the 28-yard line, where the Indians will take over 1st and 10.
Neither of these teams have fantastic offensive records. They're putting up a lot of points, but it's mostly on the big play, not on consistent offensive production. So this will be mostly a defensive struggle coming into tonight.
So the ball will be spotted on about the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. And we'll try to set the offense and the defense for you as they come up to the line of scrimmage. A lot of option plays by this Marysville team. Let's see what happens here right at the first play. It's a direct handoff up the middle for about 3 yards. Gang tackled in there by the front line of the Bear River Bruins, and leading the attack was Luke Baggett for the Bruins.
On the tackle, number 29, Steve. Fantastic tackle for the Bruins. That's Austin Bays. We'll call his number a lot tonight.
Yeah, that was the main running back for Marysville, Andrew Huang, on the season. Marysville has 13 different players with a carry, so keeping track of them is going to be a full-time job.
2 backs in the backfield, 1 man in motion, a keeper by the quarterback. He's going to get the first down and more as he goes right up the middle.
And not only does the quarterback, Chase Tarr, have the most carries, he also has the most running yards with 168.
Now he's kind of a one-man show out there, and Bear River's going to have to stop them. They worked on that in practice yesterday with those option handoffs, and they don't do much passing, but they can pass the ball when they need to.
On the season, Tarr has 67 throwing yards.
There's another. And once again, that was Austin Bays making that stop. He was not fooled on that play at all.
About a 1 or 2 yard loss.
And how about this for a statistic? On the season, Tarr has 67 yards through the air and 168 on the ground. Every formation is essentially a wildcat with the Indians.
They're going to give him about a half yard, second down.
Well, keep your eye on Austin Bays out there, and also Ryan Tandem. Going to pass out in the flat, got his man for a short gain of about 6 yards.
Jace Weckman.
That was Weckman with the completion. And that is Weckman's 3rd catch. With that catch, he is now the leading receiver. He has the most catches with 3, and this is their 4th game of the season.
So it's about 1.5 yards. 2 backs in the backfield in motion. Quick handoff.
Keeper.
And, he faked me out on that. I had the binoculars on him. He kept it himself, took it back, ran it for about 4 yards, and they continue to move down to the Bruins 44-yard line.
And this is a little bit different from the wing T that we've been seeing out of Nevada Union and Placer. With the wing T, it's all about deception. There's always about 4 different players that could have the ball at any one time. With Marysville, it's either a straight handoff or it's a fake, and Tarr's keeping it.
2 receivers out here to the right in motion. A pitch coming around, a lot of speed, but coming up, making that stop. In there is Baggett, and that was also Shane Flores, number 50, making that stop.
Baggett and Shane Flores on the tackle for the Bruins.
That was Taryn Dolan on the run. That was just his 7th carry. I think that's good enough to make him the 4th most popular Indian to carry it on the ground.
So the play comes in from the sideline. 2 flankers go out to the left. 3 backs in the backfield. Broken. Oh, big hole opened up there. And let's see who was and that was Shane Flores again. That was a short pickup of about 3 yards, so it'll bring up 3rd down and about 5.
A little bit of deception there from Marysville. They actually pulled a reverse out of there. Dolan had a little bit of running room, although good job of the Bruins secondary to close the hole pretty quickly and force a 3rd and medium.
Let's see if the Bruins can force a stop here on 3rd down. Going to be a pass over the middle, and he overthrows his wide open receiver. That was Taryn Dolan, wide open in between 2 defenders of the Bruins. That had touchdown written all over it, Steve.
That was a great play call, just a quick slant up the middle. If he hits the target, if he hits a mid-stride, that's a touchdown for sure.
He had burned the 2 safeties. So that'll bring up 4th down.
Now you've got an interesting decision. You are in Bear River territory. Your quarterback is also your running back. You figure if he can pull off a rugby kick, now would be the time to pull it out with the option of tucking it if he thinks he can get a few yards, but they're just gonna go for it with 2 wide.
So Tarr over center. And he's trying to draw him offside. Nobody moved on the Bruins side. Now they take it quick. Oh, coming up, and let's see, there might have been a false start. Let's see what happened.
They threw a flag eventually.
We got encroachment on the offense.
Yeah, both backs went off sides,
Yeah.
then went back to their original position. You can't do that.
Yeah, you're right.
Here's a replay on that. Now watch. They're trying to draw them off sides, but both of them make a move inside. Yeah. Oh, that's actually the replay of after the whistle had blown.
And that's going to put him in 4th and 9 territory. Now the punt unit comes on.
Fortunately, Shane Flores held up and didn't throw the quarterback to the ground.
He had a free run at him there. He heard the whistle. So back.
Well, they switch it up now. Now they've got one wide.
Good snap. Here's the punt. It's going to go probably into the end zone. He lets it go.
Yeah,
and it does.
Almost
came back.
Almost took a very nice sideways bounce. That was not an end-over-end kick. That was a line drive with some side spin.
So Bear River holds as the Indians were driving down the field, and they'll take over the ball on their own 20-yard line, and they go 1st and 10.
Local sports, Marty Mortensen on the call.
Yeah, when you have a kick that deep into your opponent's territory, you really want it to be a high kick to allow the defense a chance to get down there and stop it before the ball get into the end zone. That time, Marysville did not do that. It was a very fast line drive kick. There were no Indians within 15 yards of that ball as it went into the end zone.
Star 94 FM on their favorite music app, and they catch the live call on the radio from Tom Fitzsimmons.
Here come the Bruins. Joba in the shotgun formation. Handoff up the middle. It goes nowhere. That was to Wood. Colton Wood on that first carry.
A big tackle by Tony Rink, a 5'11", 250 senior.
64, Tony Rinky.
Joba comes to the sideline to get the play.
You know, I think that may have been the strongest arm tackle I've seen all year.
Handoff, and that is Turner around the right side, trying to turn it up, but boy, no blocking, and he gets thrown for a loss.
I think he got back to the 20.
That time Turner just didn't turn upfield. He never got his shoulders squared up and didn't make the corner.
Well, we said this was going to be a defensive struggle, and we've already seen Marysville punt, now a 3rd and long.
Now Landon comes into the ball game. It could be a possible pass play here, as Bear River has 3rd and 10. Kind of a mix-up in the backfield there. Now they get set. Looking to pass. Plenty of time. Throws it out, and he overthrows his man.
Pass incomplete, looking for
that was for Turner.
Left side. That'll bring up 4th down.
Overthrew him by a good 6 yards.
So Bruins go 3 and out, and they'll have to punt.
I'm not even sure if he caught that pass, he would have been able to get the first down.
No, I don't think so either.
Let's take a look at the replay quickly. Now watch, he throws it to a spot here, Steve.
Well, he's dancing too before he even lets it go.
It's not a bad spiral, but he's throwing it to where he thinks the receiver will be, and unless you've got some great timing going on, that rarely works.
Let's see if Landon Clark can get a good, high snap, no rush. And there is a good kick. It's going to go out of, no, it's going to come back in. Look, it's going to go out of bounds and be down on the 40-yard line, where Marysville will take over 1st and 10 on their own 40.
That's a very nice punt for the high school level.
No score, 6-12 first quarter.
Netted them about 40 yards.
He was almost standing in the end zone. So with 6:12 left to go in this first quarter, it's still no score, and the Indians will have the ball 1st and 10. It looks like they spotted the ball on their own 41-yard line.
Not bad when you consider that Bear River had a 4th and 10 on their own 20. They managed to get that into Marysville territory.
Handoff over the left side. Whoa, he's going to get slammed to the ground. He'll pick up a few yards, though.
13, Devin Edwards.
Devin Edwards on the carry.
Austin Bays on the tackle.
Austin Bays, the first one there for Bear River. Gain of 5.
Edwards' 5th carry of the season.
Bays just kind of picked him up and slammed him to the turf. there. So he's a very strong kid.
And a good job of avoiding the face mask. He had his arm kind of wrapped around and over. Very easy to get a finger caught in there.
So Tarr comes up over center, looking to pass. Quick step, going back, and he's going to throw it over his receiver.
In double coverage.
Double coverage.
Pass incomplete. Quarterback Tarr looking for 19. Noah Childers.
And that's tough at any level, throwing to a spot like that with that much arc. You pretty much have to look about 4 seconds in the future where you think that receiver is going to be and where the defender isn't going to be.
Or you've got to have a receiver that is incredibly fast and can run under that ball.
Friedrichs had the coverage on that last play. Bring up 3rd down and 5. 3rd down.
3rd down and about 6 here for Marysville. The guy, there was a double moves again, Paul. Do you see that? Just like they did that cost him earlier on.
Yeah, 2 in motion. Andrew Huang jumped just a little bit early. He was the second man in motion, which you cannot have.
J.C. Anderson to the
And that may just affect the play call. 3rd and 5 to 3rd and 10.
Now it's back where it was in the beginning of this series. So play comes in from the sideline. Chase Tarr will bring his team up to the line of scrimmage. 4-man front for the Bruins. Looking to pass. A quick pass right over the middle. Boy, Tarr was rushed heavily in there, and he was hit. But he's got a cannon for an arm. Did you see that?
He does. Delvin Edwards was the receiver, and he had a chance to catch that ball. He just needed to turn around a little earlier.
Plus, I think he was expecting that ball to come in about 10 miles an hour or slower.
That was looked like one of your fastballs that you were throwing when you were here at Bear River.
Not one of mine.
So, standing on his own 29-yard line, Marysville will be punting here. Late arrival into the line. Back to receive for the Bruins. Good snap. Now he's going to run it. Nobody's there.
He's got a little room, too.
And he's going to be short of the 1st down. Good coverage in there by the Bruins, and Baggett comes up. No, that was Wood that came up and made that tackle.
And I think Luke Baggett just got the best stiff arm from a punter I've ever seen.
I know. So
we got a conversation in the middle of the field. Do we have a flag someplace?
I think they're just switching the footballs out.
Footballs out, looks like. So the Bruins will take off in good field position in Marysville territory on the Marysville 49-yard line. Maybe this will get the Bruins fired up and see what they can do. Landon out, Clark out here to the left. Now there's a flag, illegal procedure. Here's a replay. And watch, I think he looks the field over, Marty, and then decides to run. I'm not sure this was a called play. He saw so much open on the right side that he thought he could go get that 1st down, but comes just a little short. Breaks one tackle here.
There's Baggett.
Yep, and then Wood comes in and makes the stop.
And if Wood doesn't make that stop, it's a conversion.
Yep.
He had another 10 yards in front of him.
From the 49-yard line.
There was no penalty on the play. It'll still be 1st and 10 on the 49.
What happened there? Let's see if he breaks it loose. That's Wood. He's got some speed. He gets back to the line of scrimmage.
There's a flag on the play, though.
2nd and 10.
Just a miscommunication. Bradley Joba had that snap hit off his shoulder. He wasn't even facing the center.
Let's see what the play is going to be called.
It's going to be a penalty against Bear River. They're asking Marysville if they want to take it. Otherwise, the result of the play will be a loss of 1.
Illegal shift.
Let's take a look at it here, Steve. And so after the fumble, Wood picks it up. For a second, like Marty said, it looked like he may get a lane in there. We might get some yardage, but is pulled down right at the line of scrimmage.
Marysville declined the penalty, so
Back
it's
to
2nd
live
and 11.
action, looking, going deep, and it just batted away at the last second, or that would have been a touchdown. Number 14 and number 44, Weckman, came in there and knocked that away at the next minute. Of course, he threw it in a double coverage, but that was quite a play.
Yeah, Weckman came in and whacked that ball away. Let me hear you say that.
Wackman whacked the ball away?
Whacked the ball away.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 11. Let's see if the Bruins can put something together here now.
Looks like we have some whistles now. I think this has to do with the spot of the ball.
They got to move it back a yard. The ball should be spotted. Well, I know they had 11. They had 2nd and 11. Now they've got 3rd and 11 right here. So it looks like they should be back in business now. The referees are satisfied.
I think the line judge was arguing over inches.
Good snap this time, looking out into the flat, and that doesn't completed.
Left side short gain, number 2, Colton Wood.
To Wood, but
32 on
short.
The tackle, Andrew Hung.
They'll be forced to kick again.
Boy, Noah Childers on the rush.
4th down and 6.
He had an explosion off the line. He blew up his defender. He had a direct lane to Joba. If Joba held on to that for another split second, he would have been laid out.
Oh, another high snap, and it gets away, and nobody is there. Let's see if he gets it away. He does, and it's going to go out of bounds. That's a second high snap. I can't remember who's snapping the ball, but if they're having a little trouble, is that?
Austin Bays had a word with Landon Clark there.
7-yard line.
So they only gained about 4 yards.
Yeah, it looks like it. No, maybe 6. So now Marysville. Well, they could have been pinned back deep in their own territory.
You figure at least a touchback.
Yeah.
You know, gentlemen, we've seen 3 games this season so far, and this is far and away the sloppiest first quarter that we have seen.
Well, this has been really good defense, too. I mean, there really haven't been a whole lot of missed opportunities for either team. It's just been a really good defensive game.
So Tarr comes up over center.
He keeps
Bootlegs it, looking to pass. Right over the middle, and he overthrows his man. It was wide open again.
That was great effort by Devin Edwards again. He got some nice vertical out there, but...
You know, I think that was a catchable ball, though, Steve. That ball was thrown pretty well, and he just needed to get his hands up there strongly and take that out of the air. This guy's got a big arm.
Boy, he does. He's really solid in that passing that ball. It's on a tight spiral.
There may have been a little float to it also. Yeah. Just a little bit. If you get that ball pointed upward, it can actually float upwards in midair.
Looking for a quick pass again, out and wide open. They gave him way too much room to get a first down.
Chase Tarr complete to number 19, Noah Childers.
And on the stop there was that was Childers. There was with the reception, and it was Baggett on the tackle, but they gave him way too much room. He was wide open.
And finally, a really, really good pass from Chase Tarr. That was perfect.
.351 left to go here in this first quarter. A keeper over the left side. He may get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to give him a yard.
Tackle by the Bruins. Shane
Flores
the bottom of that pile,
and Gillis in on the tackle. Like they gave him 2 yards on that carry.
I think on the previous play that got him the first down, I think that's only the second first down of the game.
And Bear River has 0 so far on their 2 possessions. Rolling out, looking, he's going to run it. Comes back in and gets tackled, but he's thrown forward.
And it was caught from behind by Bryn Tyler.
Good play by Tyler that time, Steve. He actually followed him across the line, coming in from the left side.
And Tarr had an option. He could have pitched that ball back if he wanted to, but he got a pretty decent pickup, and it's 3rd and makeable.
Jimmy Kelly comes into the game for the Bruins. Marysville's having good results moving that ball on the ground.
That deceptive offense is finally starting to wear on Bear River.
Oh, there's a big hole over the left side, coming up and getting the first down. That looks like number 32, the ball carrier. That's
Andrew Huang.
32, Andrew Huang.
Shane Flores in on the tackle. So once again, another first down for the Marysville Indians as the Bruins defense is out there struggling a little bit here.
Well, Huang got up to full speed pretty quickly. And definitely want to recognize the offensive line for opening that hole so he didn't have to stop and lose some of that speed through the line.
And there's going over the left side, and Bay's in there on the tackle.
That was another handoff to Huang, and this time that hole got plugged up quickly by Bear River.
2nd down and 8, Indians.
So that'll bring up 2nd down and 8. A 2-yard gain. Bay's in on the tackle.
Here's a replay on that. Now straight up the middle here. Now watch Bays come straight in, penetrate, stand him up. That is strength right there. Good leverage.
Back to live action, going to pass, looking, and he's going to get sacked in the backfield.
And the quarterback is sacked. And a flag down at the 20-yard line.
That's only the 2nd sack of Bear River's season. There's a Bruin down there.
That's Pratt. Pratt is hurt, trying to get up, and he does, but he's a tough kid as a
We
sophomore.
have a personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the defense.
Oh,
Result of
unbelievable.
enforcement
And this
will be
is
a first
way downfield, nowhere
Against
near
Bear
the
River,
play.
15 yards.
And I have noticed
First down for
after the
Marysville.
play there has been a little bit of contact between some players. I think this might have been the first time the referees noticed it, or possibly the most flagrant infraction so far. But that was nowhere near where the play was really happening.
That'll be a first down and take him deep into Bear River territory, and the coaching staff is not going to be happy with that.
Well, Luke Baggett is having a word with the back judge, who is the one who threw the flag. I have to believe he was the one that the penalty was called on.
Well, no matter how you cut it, this is the deepest into their field that the Marysville Indians have been.
They're looking for a pass. Big goes back. He's got it over the middle, and he dropped the ball. Another one right on the money, and it was just dropped.
Wow. I think that was Jake Fredericks who will end up getting credit for that blocked pass, even though that was really in and out of the hands of the receiver.
They look like Childers.
Here's a replay, and watch Chase Tarr lays this thing right where it's supposed to be. He just needs a receiver that's got some hands.
Yep.
That ball is a touchdown in a number of games that we've seen so far with some of the receivers.
I'm sure Fredericks will take the blocked pass.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
10.
2nd down and 10 here. Pitch, right side. And
Stolen.
missing tackles. Wow, cuts back, gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. There's a flag down. I think there was a hold. Holding on the, I saw it as they went by, but that was some missed tackles, and I'm really surprised that Shane Flores missed that tackle. That running back just kind of faked him right out of his shoes.
Well, Dolan's only 5'9". He's got a low center of gravity.
Now watch this.
And you see, he takes this pitch, kind of bobbles it for a second, then regains it. Look at how low he gets to cut inside, and then just goes right through 3 Bruins.
Marked off from the spot of the foul.
Actually goes through 3 and then cuts away from 2, cuts back inside away from 2, and gets caught from behind.
Yeah, that because normally Shane Flores is probably one of the best tacklers on the Bruins defense, and he just got faked.
Well, both Dolan and Huang are 5'9". That is very hard to tackle. It's very low to the ground, especially if you have moves like that. If you can cut quickly that low, you're going to be tough to bring down.
2nd down, looking to pass again. Sets a little screen up here and being run down and tackled.
That's Bryn Tyler.
42, Seth Echeverria on the reception, wrapped up by number 12.
That'll be the quarter.
Echeverria tried to turn the corner, couldn't do it, and it looked like Austin Bays made that tackle.
And that is
That was
the
Brent
end of the
Tyler.
first quarter of play with the
You're
Bear
watching
River Bruins.
exclusive coverage of Bear River Bruin football on the 20th anniversary season of TouchdownProductions.com NorCal Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
B&C True Value Home and Garden Center is the home of monthly specials. It's your chance every month to get what you need to tackle those home repair projects. Pick up their weekly circular when you enter the store to see all the bargains of the month for September. Serving Nevada County for 76 years, it's B&C True Value Home and Garden Center, where behind every project is a true value.
We're back here for live action as the Indians come out here with 3rd down and 10. Got a man in motion, a pitch. Wide open down the sideline. He's close to the first down.
That's Gary Cooper on the carry. That's his first one of the night. That's about the 6th Indian to touch the ball.
He stepped out of bounds 5 yards short of the first down, so it'll be 4th down.
I think they're actually going to give him a 4th and 3. That's going to be another hold.
Holding again.
Penalty on the Indians.
Paul, remember when you said this might be the ugliest quarter of football we've seen?
Quarter we've seen.
I think you may be right now. That is 2 big plays for Marysville on this drive that have been negated by penalties.
Now it's 3rd down and about 24 yards. Well, that 24 yards is nothing to Chase Tarr with his arm.
He can get it there, but can an Indian catch it when it gets there?
Yeah, exactly.
There's been, what, 2 complete passes tonight
Can
for
you
Marysville?
catch a speeding bullet? Let's see what goes on here. Now there's going to be another penalty called.
Might be delay a game.
Delay game.
Marching back another 5 yards.
Quarter's barely started, and there have already been 2 penalties.
So they're going to go with the same play. It's third
down and 27.
27. Big rush in there by Landon Clark. Comes in and tackles them all the way back to the 48-yard line.
Their own 48-yard line.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, Landon wasn't touched. This
Nope.
this is a defensive falter. He went right through the line, never got touched. Here's a replay on it. Check this out. Watch him come from the side, and they just gave him the Olay move right past the defender.
Shaver 77 Landon went right by him. Good snap. Good kick
Kind of a low kick, and it's caught.
at the 15. And bringing that up to about the 25-yard line where Bear River will take over 1st and 10.
So how about that? After the return, it gets back to about the original line of scrimmage for Marysville.
We have Snack Shack ready for you. If you haven't done it yet, do yourself a favor and go check
So
out
at 10 minutes and 26 seconds here in the second quarter, if you like watching penalties marched off and you like defense, this is the game for you.
Loop it under your arm.
This is an old school Pittsburgh Steelers type game.
Bear River still does not have a first down in this game. We've got 14 minutes off the clock. A shift. Solomon goes out way to the left. And it's a delayed handoff to Wood, and that goes nowhere.
That was a weak side handoff, and I believe that was number 64, Tony Rinke, with the tackle.
And Steve Rinke was in the backfield before they handed the ball off. The offensive line is doing nothing.
Well, so now that was the loss of a yard. Bear River will come out now 2nd down and 11.
They might try a screenplay.
And it's a handoff around the right side, still on his feet and moving close to the first down. And it looks like it is a first down. That was Turner, the ball carrier.
First down.
There's the first down for Bear River.
Exactly.
A very similar play to the previous where they lost a yard, but this time just better blocking up front, and Turner managed to find a little bit of an edge.
So 1st and 10 Bruins on their very first down. There's a handoff. That is to Taylor over the left side, and maybe got
up to the 43-yard line.
They gave him a couple.
2nd and 8.
I think he turned upfield a little fast there. He maybe should have tried going towards the sidelines a little bit, try and outrun a lineman or a tackle.
Taylor's one of the prime receivers. Let's see if they hand it off to Bays. He goes over the left side, still on his feet. And he's going to, he maybe gets 2 yards, maybe.
Line, bring up 3rd down and about.
Austin Bays, arguably the best player in the PVL this year, as you were talking earlier, Marty. Goes both directions, strong, fast, and he's only a junior.
And this is his 3rd year on varsity. Young man has a great future.
Bear River's got a 3rd and makeable. Marysville showing blitz.
Roll out. And Solomon's wide. Did he catch it?
No, he did not.
Yeah,
did not. And the ball was bounced in there, so it'll be a 4th down.
And just another case of Bradley Jobin not setting his feet before making that throw. And this time he's rolling right. So he's already in the perfect position to make that throw. You got to follow through, get that ball to your target.
He was wide. Solomon Branch was wide open. Nobody on him. So now the Bruins will be forced to kick again, and they'll have to count on their defense to step it up here. And there's a good snap and a good kick. And it's going to take no, it comes back now, and it'll be spotted about the 27-yard line of Marysville Indians, where they'll take over 1st and 10.
A Marysville bounce, but a Bear River roll.
So see if once again the Bruin defense can step up and stop them again.
And online, check out the local papers, theunion.com.
I think my initial prediction coming into this game was going to be 35 total points scored, and I'm thinking that might be a little high. Whoever had the under on tonight is looking to make a little bit.
Both these teams are not taking advantage of their opportunities, penalties, and
Bear River, a couple fumbles they've recovered.
There's a handoff, big hole over the left side. And in on the tackle is number 68. That's Pratt. He came out of the game a little bit. Kind of hurt for a little bit, but now he's back in the game. Makes that tackle after a 5-yard gain.
I've noticed neither team is really trying to outrun the other. They're just trying to outpower the other up the middle. Not a lot of end-around plays, screen passes, pitch plays, nothing like that. It's just been straight handoffs.
So Carr now over center and hands it to the first man through, and takes about 3 Bear River Bruins to bring him down for about a 3-yard gain. So they'll bring up 3rd down. And about 2.
32, Andrew Hong, the ball carrier.
And a lot of the artistry in this play call is going on before the ball is handed off. It's just a matter of what Indians in motion, what tackles are going to open the hole, and where the ball is going to go through. It's not really a finesse sort of thing. It's just trying to throw the secondary off balance enough to get 3-4 yards.
Quick handoff, big hole, still on his feet. He's never going to catch him. He went right through the opening. He's going to go all the way. He's at the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Marysville. And that was Andrew Hong. Wow, he broke into the secondary and was gone.
It was a matter of time. Bear River had to decide, were they going to tackle Huang or were they going to tackle Tar? They chose Tar, and Huang just put his head down.
Wow.
69-yard touchdown run.
That was quite a run of it, 68, 69 yards on that. So they'll attempt the extra point here. That is number 52 is Gonzalez. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 here with 6:39 left to go in this first half. And Marysville up on top with a quick score. First one of the game for either one of these teams. And take a look at the replay, fellas.
And this is like coming out of a cave. Watch. Puts the ball in the basket, decides to let it go, and right there, all of a sudden, he just kind of emerges. No one really knows he's got the ball.
Yeah, Luke Baggett overran the play. He expected that ball to either bounce to the outside or stay with Tar. He was not expecting Andrew Huang to lift his head up and have the ball tucked.
Good faking in there. Look at that. And then nobody's going to catch him. Great speed.
Oh, Wooner got close. Another 10 yards maybe.
Hey, hon, remember the guys are coming over later to watch the game.
Make a play for winning trays from Portisux. We have the perfect tray for every game and every fan. So use your app or order online today.
Make Portisux your destination.
So here comes the kickoff. A deep kick. It's going to be taken in there by, that looks like Wood.
Bruins get the return up to about the 30-yard line. It'll be first.
He'll get about 15 yards on the return. He took that on the 15. He'll get out to the 30.
6:31 on the clock here, second quarter. Bear River needs to find some place to run. Inside, outside, something. They really haven't found a play that works for them, Steve.
I think they need to spread the field out a little bit, maybe try some pitch plays or a screen pass. Just get the secondary for Marysville to spread a little bit. That'll open up the inside for a quick slant pass, or just at the very least open it up for those inside run plays.
Let's see what Joba, do they shift the line? There's a handoff and cuts inside. That is Turner, the ball carrier.
Here's nicely taken down by Gary Cooper, limiting that run to just 5 yards. This Marysville defense is strong. They definitely have a good, strong secondary. They do not give up yards for free.
So Joba comes to the sideline, picks up the play. Quick handoff over the left side, cuts it up. That is Turner again. Picks up the first down and more.
And that's how you spread the field. Marysville's got the strength. They need to prove to Bear River that they have the speed to keep up with those end runs.
Nice job that time by Ryan Tantum sealing off that left side.
Bays is in the backfield for this play.
3 wide.
Pitch to Bays. Looking for a spot, looking for some blocks. He cuts it up. Now he turns it. Oh, there's going to be a penalty.
It's going to be a hold.
Yeah, this is going to come back.
Flags on the field.
Let's see what they call. Once again, Bear River picks up big yardage, but then it's going to be come back with a holding penalty. It's 2 flags.
They're blocking the back on the offense. 10 yards
Yeah,
back.
if we have a replay of this, this was pretty obvious.
But there was no need for it.
Here's the replay, Steve.
And you'll see it on the bottom of your screen. Coming up. And boom, there it is. He actually shoved one Indian into another, and that opened up that hole.
Yeah, there's Bays for Hamlin on that shot. Very good coverage. Look at, they couldn't even bring him. They couldn't bring Bays down. So that'll bring up now 1st and 20. And there's a handoff to Turner again, and picks up about 5.
And Devin Edwards almost stopped that play in the backfield. Almost.
Well, I take that was about an 8-yard pickup. Well, they'll spot it on their own 42-yard line of the Bruins.
My apologies, 42. Seth Echeverria.
Well, Bear River's creeping up.
Looking to pass. Look on the flat, and he's going to get, and he fumbles the ball, and Marysville's going to pick it up, and they'll get it on the Bruins' 35-yard line. So once again, mistakes cost the Bruins.
Third fumble. This one recovered by Tony Rink.
But the ball was slapped out of there by big number 74, Eckernott. Watch this. Watch him come in here. He almost gets away, but he just slaps the ball out right here.
Actually, Parker Jenks got
Thank you.
in there.
You're right. Let's give credit where credit is due. That's a great play.
So now good field positions on the Bruin 36-yard line. Here come the Indians with 4:40 left to go in this first half. It's been all Marysville looking to pass, go deep in the flat. Got his man at the 25-yard line, takes it down to the 20.
And Taron Dolan finally manages to get a pass where he can handle it, and gets an easy first down for Marysville. Now this is a pretty simple play again on paper, just a quick slant route to the outside, put perfectly where it needs to be. Dolan makes the catch, and he can outrun only one Bear River Bruin.
Back to live action, another pass out in the flat, and it's dropped.
That one was Noah Childers.
Could not hold on.
And that one was definitely catchable.
Right at his waist, and
A little bit low, but
yeah,
still, you still want to come up with that.
Bear River secondary is giving these receivers a lot of room, and they're wide open.
Just over 4 minutes left, and so far Marysville, what little momentum there has been in this game, it's been for the Indians.
Handoff, right side, number 2, big hole, still going.
And it's going to be short.
Going to be short of the first down.
The 15 down to the 13-yard line.
And that was Dolan once again, picking up 7.
The third down.
But again, a simple run play, and really not much to it. Really, this game is going to be on the shoulders of the linebackers, who can pick out where the holes are opening up and fill them the best. So far, Marysville's been flawless. Bear River's only made the one mistake.
Far over center, and he keeps it himself, and he gets tackled in there
He gets
by the
dragged forward.
jersey.
That should be enough to move the chains, though, Steve.
It is. That'll be first and goal.
That was Ryan Tantum making that stop, and he was just holding on for dear life with the jersey of the running back.
So they're only 9 yards out. But Bear River's defense has still been pretty solid. It wouldn't surprise me if they get the stop here.
And he keeps it again, and no one's covering that. He's close to a touchdown. I think he took it on down to about the 3-yard line.
Inside the 5 goes the quarterback, Chase Tarr. Second down, goal to go from
Well, he's the best running back they have.
So Tarr making it happen here. And that was a handoff to the fullback.
That was Wong.
Wong, and
the line of scrimmage will bring up a
third down and goal.
Third and goal from
Barely got back to the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, I think they're being a little nice to Marysville on that spot. I thought they got him before he got back to the line.
Marysville letting the clock run down a bit. 1:55 left in the second.
The way this game is going, that is a good move.
Rolling out. Now he's going to try to take it in, but he can't do it. He stopped again.
I think he lost a yard that time. So it'll be 4th down here, Steve. Would you kick it?
Personally, I would. Make it a 2-possession game.
And I think that's probably, well, the coach on the sideline looks like he's sending in a play. If he's going to do that, he better do it quickly.
He only looks like it. He's going to let this clock run as far down without taking a penalty as possible and then take a timeout. We're approaching a minute left.
Well, he's not listening to you. They're coming to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go for it. Or maybe he's going to try to draw them off sides. Nope, they're going for it, and
handoff, and he's in.
He's in.
It looks like he is. Over the right side, open it, front line, open it up.
That's 2.
And with 53 seconds left to go in the first half, Bruins are down by 2 scores.
Well, the Marysville coaching staff obviously not listening to us as they pound that in on 4th and 3.
They had a lot of confidence in the running game. They got stopped for 2 plays in a row, but they felt like their offensive line was superior.
Well, there's going to be
Offside.
A penalty.
It's going to be good anyway.
Well, Jimmy Kelly didn't get off the field in time, so that's going to be an illegal motion. Too many men on the field.
Boy, the Bruins are just out of sync big time tonight.
Flag on the Bruins.
There's a replay. Again, it's nothing very fancy here. Just some good straight line blocking, zone blocking, and they're just going to power this thing right up the gut there. Looks like a rugby scrum that falls forward.
Well, Bear River, to their credit, was 3 for 3. They couldn't get that 4th stop.
The Northridge Restaurant in Nevada City is your closest Northridge to Grass Valley. At 737 Nevada Street, the Northridge in Nevada City is a comfortable family restaurant you'll be happy to go to. Make reservations or take out.
With 3 locations to serve you in Nevada City, Lake of the Pines, and Penn Valley, you are just a few minutes away from a Northridge restaurant. Visit us online at northridgerestaurant.com.
They're going to march off that illegal shift. So the kickoff will be from midfield with 53.7 seconds remaining. Although I don't believe either team is. I think Marysville's taken 1 timeout, but that's been it. So in theory, a good return, a couple good plays. Bear River could at least try to get some points on the board before halftime.
They haven't been able to move the ball so far. A deep kick. Going to go in the end zone. I think it might have been offside here. They'll move it back 5 yards.
Back to where it should have been. Thus negating the illegal shift by Bear River.
I didn't see Bear River setting up for a return. They may be happy just to go into the locker room and lick their wounds a bit. Down 14.
Well, a couple of big penalties and a turnover, and open the door here for Marysville. So let's try this again.
Well, last kick managed to land at about the 2-yard line. So a good leg for Hector Gonzalez.
Turner and Taylor back to receive. A deep kick. It's going to be taken by Taylor. Kind of come up to the middle of the field, gets it to the 25-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 Bear River.
I got to say, I think Marysville got away with another offsides on that kickoff. I think there were about 3 Indians that jumped forward.
So the Bruins have got 47 seconds to see what they can do here. They may just run out the clock.
Oh, they're spreading out for a play.
Well, okay. Looking to pass. And he throws it, caught. And looks like they're going to be a completion.
Wow. What a catch by Stephen Taylor.
Not a bad throw either, Steve. Threw that ball a long way to get, 8 yards?
Well, the clock stopped anyway.
Yeah, he went out of bounds, so that'll be 40 seconds, and it's quick handoff. And coming up the middle for the first down, they'll move the chains, stop the clock. Joba comes to the sideline.
On the short carry by Colton Wood.
Wood, the ball carrier, picks up the first down. Bear River goes into no huddle, looking to pass. Throws a screen out here to Wood. Wood comes, breaks it, goes for a first down, down to about the 49-yard line.
There's a flag on the 45.
Another flag again.
Holding on the offense.
Boy, Bear River just continues to shoot themselves in the foot.
The official isn't calling the number of the penalty.
No, they don't in high school.
Well, I'll tell you what, I wish he would, because that looked like a clean play to me. Where the hold was must have been in the interior line someplace.
It was very close to the first down line.
He's got a deep pass into. Oh, it's a push. There was a no flag thrown.
Bradley Joba looking deep.
Joba threw that ball about 40 yards in the air. And that was intended
23
for Cundy.
The intended wide receiver.
Only a sophomore.
And that was in double coverage, too. There may have been a little bit of face guarding on Marysville's part, but only a little bit. And Marysville's going to take a timeout with 12.3 seconds left.
All right, you're watching this. Timeout. Be sure to join us next week as the Bruins take on the Eldorado Cougars right here at J. David Ramsey Stadium. Watch it all on touchdownproductions.com sports channel there and network. On your NorCal game of the week, 20th anniversary season.
When Touchdown Productions first started, let's see, what was I doing? I was probably playing, I think that was my first year of Farms League baseball with the pitching machine.
Probably with a T-ball, wouldn't probably.
No, it was a step after T-ball. There was T-ball, okay. Then there was Farms with the pitching machine.
Yeah.
And then there was minors and then majors where I first started pitching. Every time I would strike someone out, I would do like a Tiger Woods fist pump.
Oh, that's good.
I did that for one game before my coach told me to stop.
All right, here we go. Back to live action now and looking to pass. He's got a lot of room. He throws it, but his arm is hit, and that ball is caught.
No, it's not. I believe the referee was pointing down.
I know they're going to give it to him. That was the Turner.
Wow.
Was stopped with the first down.
Maybe they can get down and get a field goal with timeout called.
3 seconds left on the Marysville 48-yard line. I'm not sure there's a 2.6 second play to get 30 yards down the field.
Well, maybe they can go for a touchdown as Joba's got a pretty strong arm.
If he's got the protection, he was hit while he threw that one, although he still managed to throw through the hit and get it the exact distance necessary for Peyton Turner to make that sliding catch. Bear River's quickly back out on the field.
Well, now if they run the play, they shouldn't have any problem whatsoever.
Yeah, man, sounded real good tonight. Nice job.
1st and 10, and 5 defensive backs are heading for the 10-yard line.
I'm not sure what you call that defense.
This is the way you can pad your stats right here, I think.
Right here, you're going to pad them if you can just get the ball to anybody.
And that's exactly
right over the middle. They got it. Now they're going to I thought they were going to do the lateral. No, he didn't. He
never caught it.
That should end the half.
It does.
Turner spun around to try and catch that. He bobbled it, and finally let it drop.
Well, we're here at halftime. The Marysville Indians with a 14-0 lead as both teams head to the locker room. And I don't think I'd want to be in the locker room at this point in time with Coach Savoy and Coach Lowe going, you boys have struggling a little bit tonight. All right, you're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River Bruin football on the 20th anniversary season of TouchdownProductions.com, your NorCal Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
second group. The juniors, under the big top, their theme, the Animal Tamers. Class of 2018. The Animal Tamers. All the lines come through the fire. And here comes our final group. It is the senior class, the class of 2017, the Acrobats. Never mind Evans, clowning around. Get these kids on the basketball team, they're good at hoops. Nicely done. Class of 2017, the seniors. Thanks for hanging around. But okay.
With nearly 30 years of proudly serving our community, Auburn Toyota is expanding to offer more new Toyota inventory than ever before. Chances are we have the exact Toyota model you want, ready for you to drive home today. With many years of combined sales experience and hundreds of new Toyota cars, trucks, 4x4s, and SUVs, now is the perfect time to buy at Auburn Toyota. Come see why for generations Foothill Toyota buyers buy from Auburn Toyota, which is why we like to say Auburn Toyota is the place where the customers come back.
Next up is Noah Daniele and Ali Barbo. Noah loves, his favorite subject is math. His favorite teacher is Mr. Gamblegard. And his favorite thing about Bear River, it's like its own community. If he was in the circus, he would be a monkey that juggles. And Ali, as his princess, her favorite subject is play with Miss Jens. Her favorite thing about Bear River is how nice everyone is. And if she was in the circus, her act would be an acrobat.
For your fall 2016 homecoming king and queen, Mason Ruffy and India Vieira.
What's that?
Mason enjoys Mr. Orange. His favorite thing about Bear River is his friends, and his circus act would be a clown. India enjoys Mr. Patch, even though he makes her shovel manure out of his truck bed. The favorite thing about Bear River is everything since our school is so cute, and our circus act would be an elephant wedding. Let's hear it for your fall 2016 homecoming chorus.
Your car is one of the most important assets you own. And Reeby's Auto Parts is dedicated to helping you keep it in tip-top condition. Reeby's Auto Parts is a family-owned and operated business since 1956. We have a friendly and knowledgeable staff, and as a Napa Auto Parts dealer, you're sure to find the right part you need from either of our 2 Nevada County locations. You can always count on Reeby's to be there when you need us. It's Reeby's Auto Parts in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
Welcome back to J. David Ramsey Stadium on the campus of Bear River High School. Marty Mortensen, Steve Sitter, Paul Brown welcome you back to the second half kickoff here after all the homecoming celebration, and we're ready to go. Bear River trails by a score of 14-0 here. The fans from Bear River side are standing up, wanting some action here as Marysville has shut the Bruins down, and so has the Bruins shut themselves down, Steve.
Yeah, 3 fumbles, 1 for a turnover. It's just been tough if you're a Bruins fan tonight.
Well, here's the kick. There's going to be a short kick, and it's going to be taken up there at about the 20-yard line and going nowhere, maybe to the 25. That looked like it was Stephen Taylor, the ball carrier.
That was a big hit to start the second half,
Boy, no kidding. That got your attention real quick after not warming up very much. So the Bruins now will start 1st and 10 on their own 25.
And that's been pretty standard for Bear River. They've had really only 2 opportunities that have been further downfield than their own 30. And it hasn't really mattered. They haven't had too much momentum in this game at all.
Well, Joba now looking at a quick pass out on the flat. That's to Taylor. Taylor's kind of turned the sideline. He's going to be run out of bounds for a short pickup, maybe of about 5.
I think it's even going to be shorter than that. It's going to be only about 3.
Like about 3 or 4 yards. He just couldn't turn it upfield.
He tried. He got to the sidelines, but he couldn't hold it. He had to run out of bounds.
second and about 7 for the Bruins. 2 backs in the backfield. Bays is in the game. He gets a handoff up the middle. And he's going to go for about close to the first down marker.
They're going to give him a spot.
Yep. You know, we didn't see that much of Bays carrying the ball in the first half, Marty. That could be the solution for Bear River. If they just pound away with that big halfback.
Well, he's key on defense, but he hasn't gotten the carries like he had last year. There's the handoff, right side, cutting it up. That is Turner.
Nice run inside.
Turner's going to get about 5, depending on the spot.
Near sideline.
Yeah, they'll give him 5.
Tackled by number 56 for the Indians.
Well, Joba comes to the sideline, gets the play.
Second and 5.
Well, Bear River using their speed a little bit on these plays. These aren't powerful running plays.
Quick
late handoff.
Yeah, up the middle, and you got to go for the first down.
Yeah, Wood was the late man in.
Little deception on that play, Steve. I was going with the first back through. So the Bruins discussed something in the locker room because they are now starting to move that ball for a change.
They're mixing up the play calls. I mean, we saw the screen pass. That's the first one of those that we've seen tonight. Well, really the second one, but the first one was thankfully incomplete.
There's Bays. He makes a move, keeps on running.
Austin Bays.
It takes about 4 guys to bring him down as he gets about 3 yards.
Credit to Bays. Marysville was going for the strip late in that run, and he held on to it with one arm. Not exactly textbook, but still a strong move.
Well,
and a nice spin to set it up, too.
So he picks up about 4 yards on the play, where it'll be second down and 6. 3 receivers out to the left. And it's a quick pass, and it too hard, and not being able to hold on. It looked like Taylor again.
That's the kind of pass that gets bobbled and then picked off for 6 points.
Taylor. Third down and 6.
Well, thankfully, there was another Bruin in the vicinity. I believe it was Solomon Branch, but Bruins dodge another bullet. That definitely could have been another turnover.
Well, they'll be forced into a passing situation right here. Maybe a little down and out to the sideline. Rolling out to the left. He's got a man open, and did he catch it?
No, he did not.
Trapped the ball.
And another ball thrown on the run from Bradley Joba that doesn't make it to its target. That's 3 tonight.
Yeah.
Moving to his left side, Steve, and throwing with his right hand. That's a pretty tough pass, but still wide open receiver, easily completable if you get the ball up just a touch.
He's got to make that adjustment now. 1 is a fluke, 2 is a trend, 3 you got to adjust.
Yep. Here's a snap, good snap this time, and the punt, and it's a good punt, and it's going to be takes a Indian bounce back to the 15-yard line, so they'll start deep in their own territory. But their starting position for the Indians really doesn't make much difference, Steve. They're moving the ball up and down the field, and Bear River is unable to put get any kind of momentum or any pass plays or any big running plays going. And when they do, it gets called back. 3 of them have been called back on penalties.
Now, the Bruins have been their own worst enemy on offense. On defense, they're just getting worn down. I mean, it's tough to corral these Indians. There's, like I said, 13 different players who have runs. I think there's been 5 tonight. It's hard to keep track of them.
And it's a pitch. And, boy, big opening. He's going to pick up some big yardage. Still on his feet. Still going. My goodness, what a run in there.
Taryn Dolan.
Dolan, the ball carrier.
35-yard line.
Wow. Well, that was a big 20-yard gain.
He's little, and he keeps his legs moving.
He got some pretty good blocks in there, too.
Yep.
And that play was almost broken up. That pitch was almost picked off in the backfield.
I know, wasn't that something?
Just like that, Marysville's out of their own red zone. They're in midfield.
They continue to move the ball. And delayed handoff. That is number 32, Hong.
A big arm tackle from Landon Clark. He brought him down with his left hand. Almost clotheslined him to the turf.
37-yard line, maybe the 38.
Looks like he's got his attention, too.
Down to 9.
Right over his head.
So it's 2nd down and 9. 2 receivers out here to the left. Handoff. And he breaks it to the outside. Nobody there. Still going. A missed tackle.
There's a flag down.
Speed. And coming up and making that stop is Bays.
That was Devin Edwards on the run, though. But there is a flag down at about the line of scrimmage. This is holding territory.
It's coming back.
See the speed of Bays as he came up and tracked that runner down. Here's a replay.
Let's take a look at this as it comes around the left side, coming towards our camera. And you can see it from field level. Good hold. There's your hold right there, Steve. And it clearly was a hold on the inside linebacker. And that is what popped that play loose.
Now watch Bays. Grabs him and just hog ties him down to the ground.
Wow.
Look at that. Is he strong?
Is he ever?
What is that called, a suplex?
Yeah, good wrestling move. Handoff over there, trying to sweep the right.
That's Flores.
Missed by Landon. Still on his feet and coming up and making the hit is Wooner.
And about 4 other Bruins.
Yeah, no kidding.
That was John Flores. He's one of the leading rushers for Marysville. I believe that's his first touch tonight. I think he can make that 6 Indians with a carry.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and about 12. Coming into the game is Jimmy Kelly. Ryan Tantum comes off. So let's see if the Bear River Bruins can hold them with 7:20 left to go in this 3rd quarter.
Only 2 wide for Marysville.
Looking to pass. Big rush, and there's a flag I thought come down. They're going to get a 1st down.
I don't see any flags out there, Marty.
I thought I saw a flag.
No, it's going to be a first down.
And again, no pass rush from Bear River. No one got through that line.
Greenwood got that pass.
Able to pick up 1st down yardage to the 48-yard line.
Senior wide receiver. So once again, Bear River can't hold them on 3rd and long.
That's a huge play. Look at that offensive line standing strong. They even had Devin Edwards in the backfield in case someone got through. No one did. Excellent catch, just enough room. Greenwood has to lunge forward to get it. And there's going to be a roughing the passer. As we get back to live action, Chase Tarr is slow to get up.
That'll be on number 68, Garrett Pratt, coming in.
I didn't see it. He slammed him to the ground, I guess, huh? Or hit him late?
Yeah, it was a late hit. Tarr was late getting up. He's trying to shake it off from his shoulder. Trying to stretch his arm out a little bit, make sure he's all right. I fully expect to see some run plays.
All right, once again, Bear River just making big mistakes and giving up big plays with 6:36 left to go in this 3rd quarter, and Bear River's getting a little frustrated right now.
Yeah, I was just going to say that after giving up a 3rd and long.
Yep.
That may have just been a reaction.
Bear River's getting manhandled right now.
Yep.
They are physically being beat down.
In the trenches, definitely. 3 wide for Marysville.
Oh, there's a tackle jump, so that'll bring him back 5.
Ball starts on the offense.
Deep in the Bear River territory, they'll move it back 5 yards to about the 35-yard line of Bear River.
I believe that was Thomas Higgins that jumped. Well, it may have been Ivan Gale.
I think it was 77.
Cody Shaver.
Yeah, I think he was the
33-yard line.
And that's the other thing about Marysville. There's always someone in motion, so it's hard to tell which one is supposed to be in motion in the play.
Yeah, it was a left tackle jumped early. Quick handoff, and they overrun it again. And look, he's still on his feet. That is Hong, the ball carrier, down to about the Bear River 23-yard line.
They picked up about 11 yards.
Well, Paul is right. They're just manhandling the Bruins at the line of scrimmage.
Although that time it wasn't the line that made that play possible. It was the linebackers that jumped. This was a blitz from Bear River. They had guys there, and they just could not put a hand on it.
There it is right there. And they bring him down, but not after a big gain. So it's second down and about 5 for the Indians. There's a handoff right up the middle and stopped by 3 Bruins.
Nicely done.
That was Shane Flores and Tyler. All right, with the runner down on the field will tell you you're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River football on the 20th anniversary season of TouchdownProductions.com on your NorCal Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Doug. Saving the whole rodeo.
So it's third down now and about 3.
And that's the great thing about Marysville. Your best runner is out, you still have about 6 options.
Yeah.
And they're all pretty much good for 3 yards.
Well, they come out in a big offensive spread formation. Tar is going to look to pass, and he overthrows his receiver.
Could have been tipped to the line there. So we've got a big 4th down play here, Steve, and last time you said, no, he's going to kick the ball. What's the coach going to do this time?
This time, unless you have great faith in your kicker, you go for it.
Got to go for it. And, you know, let's take a look at the replay first. This ball is so badly thrown. Actually, it's tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was Landon Clark, 6'6", reached up with a big mitt and knocked that ball away.
If Bear River's going to turn this game around, they need to stop them right here on this 4th down.
Yep. Going to try to draw him offside, and I don't think it's going to work.
I tried it twice.
3 times the charm. Now they pitch it to him.
That's a pitch to Flores.
And
they're going to hold him.
Yes, they did. They stopped him short by a yard.
Big play by Bear River.
Defense steps up.
And you know what? In a tight game where it's been a defensive grind, Bear River had great faith in their teammates because it took 2 players to get Flores down.
Yeah, one of them was Shane Flores of Bear River. Flores on Flores. So Bear River will take over 1st and 10 on their own 21-yard line. And let's see if they can put a drive together with 4:44 left to go in this 3rd quarter.
They're only down by 14 points.
There
he is.
And that's going to be caught in there by Peyton Turner.
No, he's going to drop the ball. Going up for it.
Oh, they
had it in his hands, Marty, and then as he's coming down, let it go.
I thought that looked a little wobbly.
Oh, that would have been a big play from the line of scrimmage for the Bruins, but he couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah, the referees talk about it. It's going to be incomplete.
Sure looked good when I
those are the plays you got to have right now here, 3rd quarter. Late in the 3rd quarter, you need a score. That ball's got to come down.
And it was tough. It was kind of wobbly. It squirted out of Joba's hand.
He had plenty of time to throw it. He had the man open. Just couldn't hold on to it. Branch comes all the way out here to the right side.
4 wide, empty backfield.
And is going to go again. This time,
same thing.
Same thing. That was Taylor, had it right in his hand. Same play.
You cannot.
And couldn't hold on to that one.
You cannot drop that. It is perfectly in your hands. You have time to catch it and come down before you're hit. You have to make that play for your team.
I dropped a lot of them like that in high school. Bottom line is Bear River now has executed 2 excellent pass plays, and they can't bring one down. Both of them would have been for big yardage. 3rd down now and 10. They're forced to pass again.
Well, now they only have 2 wide.
Looking, and they're going to throw a screen pass. They got some blockers out, and on the move, and he gets a 1st down. Good play in there.
Looks like Wood.
No, that was to Landon Clark, the ball carrier.
That's good for the Bruins.
Well, they went to Taylor. Taylor couldn't do it. Went to Turner. Turner couldn't do it. Why not give it to Clark? Give Clark a shot, 3rd and 10.
He brought it in. He had 3 blockers out in front of him.
3 well-conceived pass plays, though, boys. I'll tell you what, that's showing signs of life here by Bear River.
So Jobin, that was a single back in the backfield. Looking to pass again, a big rush. He's got his man. Oh, it's knocked away. That was intended once again for Clark.
And that was then out of the hands of Jace Weckman.
Yeah, he was covering that ball.
Yeah, Jobin's got to get that ball out there with a little more pep, Steve. That one, too, was a little wobbly, but still, Clark had a chance at it.
I think he was trying a touch pass to try and get it over the linebacker to the receiver. But you're right, it slipped out of his hand. He kind of got away with it.
So 3:53 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Bear River trying to mount a drive here as single back in the backfield. In motion is Turner. And it's a handoff over the left side.
That goes nowhere.
To the 2nd back through. And that was Wood, and that got no yardage. So it's 3rd down and 10 again.
It'll bring up 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 10.
So far, the air has been there, except for that one that was broken up by Weckman.
They better hurry up and get the play in.
Well, Clark's going to come out and
going back in the game is Cundy. They're going to have to hurry. It took an awfully long time to get this play in.
And they're giving them the countdown from the back judge.
They got it off. Looking. Going deep, and it's going to be caught in there. 1st down and more at the 50-yard line by Peyton Turner.
And Gary Cooper got the strip after he was down, way after he was down. He's trying to sell it. He's not going to get it.
Great catch, though. Great toss and catch. Bear River's got a little something going on with their passing game, Steve. They just need to snatch a few out of the air. But they may have found a hole in this Marysville defense.
Coming into tonight, they only had, 67 pass yards?
Yeah, they don't pass it very often. Clark now shifts all the way over on the other side. Looking downfield. Is going to go deep into the corner in double coverage. And knocked away at the last minute in there by a great defensive play by number 44, Weckman. He's been all over that field tonight.
That's asking an awful lot out of your wide receiver to go into double coverage, come up with that ball. That ball was just thrown into a crowd, and here, do the best you can. Takes a heck of a receiver to bring that one down, or a really tall and strong one.
I'm actually going to correct myself. Joba has 111 pass yards coming into tonight. Still not fantastic through 2 games.
We forgive you, Steve. You're almost never wrong.
Marysville had 67 coming into tonight.
There's a handoff. A big hole close to the 1st down. That was Turner. And they're going to stop about 2 yards short of the 1st down.
Down to the 41-yard line.
This is the 3rd consecutive 3rd down, but it's the first one that has been less than 10 yards.
That'll bring up 3rd down. And about 2.5 yards for a 1st down. They got Bays in the backfield. Hand it to him. He goes up the middle, rolls over. bowls over about 4 tacklers. Paul, what do you think?
You know, that it was an off-tackle play, and there was some superior blocking. Number 53, who's number 53? That's Travis Carpenter. Really lit up the defensive back on the right side. That gave Bays some room.
And then afterwards, Bays ran over Taryn Dolan. And now we are going to have a stop here.
Timeout called by Marysville, looks like.
That's the most momentum Bear River's had tonight.
Timeout on the field. You're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River Bruins football on the 20th anniversary season of TouchdownProductions.com. On your NorCal Game of the Week, we'll be right back.
B&C True Value Home and Garden Center is the home of monthly specials. It's your chance every month to get what you need to tackle those home repair projects. Pick up their weekly circular when you enter the store to see all the bargains of the month for September. Serving Nevada County for 76 years, it's B&C True Value Home and Garden Center, where behind every project is a true value.
We're back at J. David Ramsey Stadium as the Bruins on the march. Well, they started a drive on their own 25 after a big 4th down hold. Let's see if they can capitalize. Handoff to Bays right up the middle. He sidestepped 2 guys. He's on his track. He gets another 10, 12, 13 yards.
And there's another Indian down. Slow to get up. That's Ivan Gale.
And you know, maybe this has been the strategy all along, Marty. They waited to run Bays in the 4th quarter. He is still strong. He's faster right now than anybody in the defense.
And on that play, he again ran over Taryn Dolan. I think they're just exploiting that mismatch.
You put your eggs in that chuck wagon and it'll roll.
So here comes Turner over the right side, and that goes almost nowhere, maybe just a couple of yards.
Pretty big hit, too.
Yep, down to the 19-yard line. A gain of 3.
Still in the 3rd quarter here. Bear River got lots of time to get back in this. Let's not count them out. Mounting the best drive of the game so far.
Yeah, we just reached the 1-minute mark.
Pitch the Bays, right side, cuts it in.
Flag on the play.
I see a flag, it looks like.
Flag down.
And this is in holding territory.
Bays blocking the back.
Same thing. Well, same result anyway.
Well, the fans aren't happy here as that'll bring them back another 10 yards. Bruins once again.
That's a killer.
Yep.
Absolutely a killer. They got something going on, and that penalty just really set them back. Now they're almost forced to throw the ball, Steve.
Yep, so here comes the...
Not that that's necessarily a terrible thing. I mean, they had a lot of success through the air. You just didn't want to have to throw it.
Oh, here come the Bruins to the line of scrimmage.
Only 2 wide.
Bay's still in the backfield. They hand it to him again. And he jumps over a couple of blockers, tacklers, and he carries for about 8 yards.
Yeah, they'll get it back to the original line of scrimmage, so they'll get a 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10. 33 seconds left to go.
They had a lot of success on 3rd and 10. 3rd and 9.5.
It's about time for Bays to break one. They're looking to open that hole up. And once he gets past the line of scrimmage, he can break it through.
Only 1 wide now.
And hand off to Bays. On the left side. Goes by a couple of, still on his feet, still going. Close to the 1st down. That should just about end the 3rd quarter as the Bruins on the move.
Well, they've stopped the clock at 4.8, and now that will
start. Now
that'll run it out.
All right, the 3rd quarter comes to an end, 14-0 Marysville. And we'd like to remind you that you're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River Bruin football on the 20th anniversary season of TouchdownProductions.com. On your NorCal Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
Hey, hon, remember the guys are coming over later to watch the game.
Make a play for winning trays from Portisex. We have the perfect tray for every game and every fan. So use your app or order online today.
Make Portishead your destination.
Well, we're back here at J. David Ramsey Stadium. Marty Mortensen, Steve Sitter, and Paul Brown bringing you all this exciting Bear River football. And it's going to be fourth down. This is probably your play of the game right here, Steve, because the Bruins have got to manufacture something right here.
They're spread three wide. Marysville looks like they're going to bring pressure.
Out in the flat, they got the man, and that looks like that was...
Did he have enough?
I don't know. Look, there he did, because they're calling timeout. That went to Turner.
And they're going to get the first down by just a bit, I think. Let's see where the spot goes.
You're going to measure this.
It's going to be tight.
That was the design play. Peyton Turner was out there. He ran the quick out right when he got to the first down line. And when he spun around, that ball was already in the air. I am shocked he managed to get his hands on it.
Yeah, he just snapped it out of the air. It was there before he knew it.
Well, it's going to be a first down, it looks like.
Let's see.
They're stretching out the chains. And let's see where they're going to spot it. Okay, he's got his foot on it. And let's see, it is a first down Bruins.
That gives the crowd something to cheer about.
Ryan Tanham, he was cheering the crowd on as Bruins pick up that first down on the Indian, about 12-yard line, it looks like, if I can see it from here. So they can...
Yeah, right about 2 yards between the first down line and the end zone.
Yeah, they can still make a first down without his touchdown. Bays cuts it to the outside, still on his feet, still going. Runs into two players and is brought down after about a 5-yard gain, I think.
Yeah, he'll get out to about the 6-yard line.
Well, if it's working, you don't fix it. I'll tell you what, Bays, he always gets 4 yards just by handing the ball to him.
Yeah.
Let's just run him, get that touchdown, then see what happens.
In the first quarter, I mentioned there were a lot of strong arm tackles. There are none in the second half of this game.
Well, it's hard to bring down Bays with an arm tackle.
6'1", 230.
As there's a handoff over the left side, cuts it up into the middle, and it gets down to about the 5-yard line, or about to the 6.
That was Turner.
And Michael Lenenal was the one who tripped him up. A nice tackle. That might actually have brought him back a yard.
Now, if I was doing the play calling here, I would throw it to the corner. I'd go to the right side and I'd throw it to the post and see if your wide receiver can catch it.
We'll see if the line can block here as Joba calls out the signals, looking to pass into the corner. And he's got it caught, and it's going to go down to about the 2-yard line, 2 or 3.
I think that's going to be inside the 2. I think that'll be a first down.
It could be. We just talked about that. They had room.
Yeah. I think that was to Baggett.
They're commanding the chains to hold on.
They may ask for a measurement here. It's only fourth down, so there's still time to...
And they've got the ball right now spotted on just inside the 2.
Now they're gonna
call it third and a millimeter.
No, it's third down already, so it'll be fourth and something.
They got to bring the chains from across the field, Steve, and they're going to measure this thing. It's close.
This is the most workout
the chain operators
the chains
have had.
Can get, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we had a bit of a boring football game in the first half, gentlemen, and all of a sudden, Bear River woke up.
Let's see when they stretch the chains out here. Is it going to be a first down? Everybody's looking.
Yep. Oh, no, they're going to adjust the chain now.
They're stretching it out.
This is on the sideline.
This is going to be by a link.
First down.
And goal for the Bear River Bruins trying to get the crowd back into this game.
There's still 10 minutes, 21 seconds. It's only 14-0. This is entirely dodoable.
This brought Bays into the game right now, so look for Bays to take a handoff over the right side and take it in, because he's 4 yards on a cloud of dust in this situation.
Well, and every Indian knows who's going to get the football, and I don't think they can stop him.
It's just him and Wood in the backfield.
See if they get a lead block out of Wood. They're going to hand it to Bays. Oh, and he's still going. Look at that. He drives into the end zone. I think they're going to give him a score. Touchdown.
Wow.
Bruins.
Now we're seeing some power. He powered. He was hit 2 yards in the backfield, broke the tackle, threw the tackler off.
Yep.
And then goes in for the score. Howdy doody. I'll take him on my football team.
I believe that was Seth Echevarria that made the solid hit on Austin Bays, and Bays shook him off.
They just saved him to the fourth quarter, and now they're just going to run him.
So Bear River on the board, attempted extra point. Good snap, put down, and kick. That looks like it's good, and it is. As Landon Clark kicks the extra point, Bear River's back in this game with 10 minutes left to go. Take a look at that replay on Austin Bay's touchdown.
Isn't this fun to watch, Steve? Now watch him get hit right here. Bam! Full on shoulder tackle. Says, I don't think so.
That was actually Tony Rink who made contact, and we've called his name a lot. He can bring a player down.
All right, that score with the Bruins getting 7 points. You're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River football on the 20th anniversary season at touchdownproductions.com. We'll be right back for the kickoff.
The Northridge Restaurant in Nevada City is your closest Northridge to Grass Valley. At 737 Nevada Street, the Northridge in Nevada City is a comfortable family restaurant you'll be happy to go to. Make reservations or take out.
With 3 locations to serve you in Nevada City, Lake of the Pines, and Penn Valley, you are just a few minutes away from a Northridge restaurant. Visit us online at northridgerestaurant.com.
We got ourselves a football game.
Well, Bruins now come within 7, and Landon Clark will try to kick this ball deep and pin him back as we're here with 10 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. There is a kick. It's going to be, there's going to be an offside call, looks like.
Yeah, it's going to bring it back a few yards. We've already seen one offside on a kickoff. That was against Marysville. Looks like we'll see one against Bear River, although that one did not seem as flagrant. I'm not going to say it was a cheap call because it was the correct call, but I think we've seen worse tonight.
So they'll do it all over again here as bring it back to the 35-yard line.
If Coach Logue was a riverboat gambler, watch this front line of Marysville quickly abandon their position. There's 10 yards there. If you wanted to pooch this along the ground, they could recover it because that front line is not staying put.
So here it comes the kick. Let's see if he'll just, no, he's going to go deep with it. And it's
not that deep.
Not that deep. It's going to be taken on about the 20. And
he's got room.
He's got some room. He's going to bring it out to the 40-yard line, 41.
I think he actually caught that about the 25, and he caught that running forward, so we already had a little bit of speed on it.
Well, now the defense is going to be asked to step up again.
10 minutes and 10 seconds left in this football game. The Bear River defense has not been on the field in a long time, both of these offense and defensive groups.
So there's a handoff up the middle, and he goes for about 5.
That was Seth Echevarria.
Yeah.
He got his first carry of the night.
That'll bring second down and about 6 yards to go. Bear River needs to put a stop in here right now.
That was Echevarria's 4th carry of the season. I think everyone who can carry the ball for Marysville has.
They got a lot of depth in their lineup. There's a quarterback keeper and goes nowhere. Smothered in there by Austin Bays.
Oh, there's a Bruin down. He's holding his head.
Lost about a yard on that one.
That's Ryan Tantum. He's kind of.
Big Ryan shaking that one off. He's patting his helmet.
No, he's coming off. He's coming off. Jimmy Kelly's coming in.
Yeah, Ryan's a tough kid, but he got his bell rung a little bit here, on the side of his face. So it's 3rd down and about 7. Rolling out, looking, maybe a pitch, and he's going to get the first down. As he kept it himself. That was Chase Tarr, and he'll get a first down.
That was a keeper with a couple options. He could have tucked it in the arms of the running back in front of him. He could have pitched it behind him, but he didn't need it.
So the drive continues with 8:41 left.
Official timeout.
What Bear River needs here is a turnover.
All right, you're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River Bruin football on the 20th anniversary season of TouchdownProductions.com on your NorCal game of the week, and we'll be right back after these short messages. Well, we're back to live action here as Greenwood comes out. He's a threat on a passing play. But no, they hand it off over the left side, and
a flag.
Another hold probably. Let's see. That's about where they spot a hold.
About the only thing it could be on that play.
An illegal shift on the offense.
Or an illegal shift.
Or a legal shift.
3 first down.
So this stops the clock and pushes back the Indians by 5 yards to be 1st and 15. Just what the doctor ordered. Bear River.
So it's back on the 46-yard line of the Indians as it'll be 1st down and about 15.
Clock's still running. We're under 8 minutes left. Bear River is still trailing by 7.
And Marysville is in no hurry. And Bear River's going to have to come up with a big play. Rolling out, looking, cuts it back, and he's going to get hammered for the gain of about 2. Swarming in, Wooner on the tackle.
I think Zimmer got in there late too.
Well, Bear River gets back in this ball game here. They're going to have to put a stop on here on this series of downs. Coming into the ball game now is Tyler. Now he comes back out.
3 wide for Marysville.
Looking to pass, going deep.
Hit as he throws.
Oh, in his hands. It's into triple coverage, and he was wide open.
That time, a lot of pressure being put on the quarterback. Big number 55. Is that big number 52 again? Tantum.
I think Bear River got away with a little bit of face guarding at the end of this play.
Let's watch the replay here. Now watch Tantum put the big rush on him. Well, I don't like what I see there on the bottom of your screen.
That's been going on all night. There's definitely some face guarding going on at this play.
Well, they were looking back for the ball, but well, that had completion all on it.
He put his arm out and knocked the receiver's arm down.
I could have been going for the ball.
Biggest play of the game, third
right
down.
Now, third down. Rolling out, big pass rush, and they throw a screen, and it's knocked away.
Bryn Tyler. Bryn Tyler knocked that ball just out of reach of Seth Echevarria.
That'll be fourth down.
That's the huge stop Bear River needed.
Oh, boy. Big play in there by Tyler.
Here's the replay.
Yeah, Bryn Tyler, he peeled off just in time to get his hand on it, knocked it a little screwy. And Seth Echevarria is not a wide receiver. If that's anything but a perfect pass, it's going to be trouble for him.
So for starters, Bear River could use a return here, see if they can find themselves somewhere around midfield.
Big snap. He's going to
run for it
again. Now he's going to pass it, and
intercepted.
But the problem is they lost about 15 yards on the play.
He should have batted it down.
Yeah, batted it down, yeah.
That was Noah Childers was the one back to punt and ends up throwing that interception. And if you look at Marysville's stats, there are a few players, or really only one player, Flores. He has 2 attempts and no completions. So you can add a third quarterback to Marysville's 13 running backs and add an interception for Marysville.
Well, Bays comes into the lineup. They regroup. Bay behind Joba. In motion is Wood. And they hand it to Bays, right side. Trying to pick up some blocks. Cuts it back up the field. Still going. Picks up about maybe a short yardage.
Let's look at the replay from the previous on the fake punt. He wants to throw the ball, and right there throws kind of a pie shot, thinking he's got an open receiver. And you're right, if he had just batted that ball down, it would have been a benefit of about 15 more yards.
Yeah, they'd have had the ball on the 50-yard line.
And looking at that play, I think Bear River got away with roughing the passer.
Yeah, it looked like it.
There's pressure from Marysville.
Oh, no. And he's, they're gonna lose the ball on that pitch. Marysville picks it up. And that could be the death knell right there for the Bruins in this game tonight.
How do you drop that? It was a perfect pitch.
Wow.
You're going to think about that one tonight.
6:07 left. It could be a run out the clock time for Marysville on that.
Well, Bear River still has all their timeouts.
That was the Wood, and he just couldn't handle it, and then he couldn't fall on it, and Marysville came up with it.
He didn't try and fall on it.
No,
he tried to scoop it up mid-stride.
You can't do that. You got to fall down and cover the ball. Handoff right side, and coming up and making that stop there on a great tackle.
Number 5, that was Zimmer.
Zimmer, yeah, he.
For the Indians to the 26-yard line.
So that was a gain of about 7 yards, and the clock continues to run. 5:46, homecoming night, and this could be run out the clock here as Bear Rivers continues to struggle with mistakes. There's a handoff around the right, big hole. Cutting it up, and he still missed the tackle. Going on down about the 4-yard line. Boy, he's going to be run out of bounds.
That was almost a late hit at the end of that play, too. Bear River is just playing frustrated.
They are. I think they're demoralized after that fumble. They were on a roll, and they had it taken away from them by a fumble.
Here's the play right there.
Wow.
Yeah, had he fallen on it, it would have been.
It would have been a loss of about six, but at least they still have possession.
Yeah.
And it looked like it bounced up perfectly for him to grab. It just slipped through his fingers twice.
So Bear River's going to have to step up here and hold him. Score right now, put this game out of reach. So 2 costly turnovers, and being stopped right in there by Pratt and Bays, and
only back to the line of scrimmage for the ball carrier. Number 50, Shane.
No gain on the run. But time continues to run down. Bear River still needs a stop. Second and goal on their own 4-yard line.
Field goal here. They could even go for that. And that would make a big difference, too. That'd be a 2-score game, and with this short of time left. So Marysville comes to the line of scrimmage. Rolling out, and he's going to pitch it now. Could take it into the end zone. He's going to be short, it looks like.
That was Devin Edwards who received that pitch. They're going to spot this on the 1-yard line.
Down to about the 1-yard line, 3rd down and goal.
Now you're even closer than an extra point.
Yep.
Although you're not centered.
Timeout called.
Timeout, Bear River.
Bear River finally stops the clock with 4:13 left to go in this ball game. Bear River trailing by 7. And you're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River Bruin football on the 20th anniversary season of TouchdownProductions.com. We'll be right back after these short messages.
With nearly 30 years of proudly serving our community, Auburn Toyota is expanding to offer more new Toyota inventory than ever before. Chances are we have the exact Toyota model you want, ready for you to drive home today. With many years of combined sales experience and hundreds of new Toyota cars, trucks, 4x4s, and SUVs, now is the perfect time to buy at Auburn Toyota. Come see why for generations Foothill Toyota buyers buy from Auburn Toyota, which is why we like to say Auburn Toyota is the place where the customers come back.
All right, here we go. Goal to go, and they're going to just walk into the end zone on that handoff.
Seth Echevarria.
The coup de grace.
Put the icing on the cake.
The Indians taking the scalp. It is over here at Bruin Stadium, barring something very unusual.
Well,
this game isn't over. We're still over 4
left.
minutes.
20 going for the 21st point here. Let's see. Holding the ball is Tar. And good snap put down and almost blocked. Good. That's Gonzalez, the kicker, and he makes it for his 21-7.
That extra point was good by about 35 yards.
Yeah. Wonderful drawing going on right now. If you want to buy a raffle ticket.
Here's that touchdown run. Nothing fancy. Echevarria is the lone back, and he's just going to waltz in. All the attention was on Chase Tar. Echevarria got that handoff, and no one laid a finger on him. Lone back, quick handoff, just step over the lineman. And that's it.
Big hole right there. All right, you're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River Bruin football on the 20th anniversary season of TouchdownProductions.com. We'll be right back after these short messages.
Your car is one of the most important assets you own. And Reeby's Auto Parts is dedicated to helping you keep it in tip-top condition. Reeby's Auto Parts is a family-owned and operated business since 1956. We have a friendly and knowledgeable staff, and as a Napa Auto Parts dealer, you're sure to find the right part you need from either of our 2 Nevada County locations. You can always count on Reeby's to be there when you need us. It's Reeby's Auto Parts in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
Here comes the kickoff, and it's going to be a short kick. Going to be taken up there by Cundy, and he's got some field position there. He gets the ball up to the 39-yard line of Bear River. They'll take over 1st and 10.
That was a pretty good run, and he really wasn't going to run that back. He was being told by his blockers, just catch it. But in that situation, the right move is just take the free yards while you can, because they're not going to be free from here on out.
So Joba comes back into the huddle, and we'll see what the Bruins can line up here. They're going to have to go to the air and score quickly with 4:03 left to go in this ball game. Trailing by 2 scores.
Got 4 wide.
Looking, and he goes right over the middle. That's caught in there by Cundy. He gets a 1st down and more, and it'll be 1st and 10 on the 48-yard line of the Indians.
Just under 4 minutes to go.
Well, that is exactly what they needed, a nice slant. Marysville playing very relaxed on defense. The middle of the field was wide open.
Kunde comes all the way on over to the far side, looking. Over the middle, going deep into double coverage. It's going to be intercepted in there, and by Greenwood as he goes up.
And Bradley Joba was hammered after he let that ball go. That was a tough pass to make in tough coverage. And Marysville did what you're supposed to do when you're on top and you know your team is going to, your opponent's going to go through the air. You put pressure on the quarterback and you make sure there's at least one man covering every receiver.
And he threw it into double coverage, and Greenwood came up with the ball. So with 3:41 left, it looks like we're going to have to come up with a Bear River Player of the Game award tonight, fellas. So what we've seen so far, what do you think?
No question, Austin Bays. He's the only Bruin that didn't make a mistake tonight.
I have to agree with that. He gave them hope when they needed some hope. Carried the ball, got that first score.
There's a handoff on the left side. Bear River still trying to strip the ball, but the clock will be running down. 3:32.
That's about what it would take, as that was a handoff to Gary Cooper. It would take a strip, and a fumble here would be huge. That would put this game back within reach. But pretty much nothing short of that.
I think they're going to be holding on to
Second and 10.
the ball quite tightly here. No
hands.
hurry. 3:10 left to go.
Bear River still has, I believe, 2 timeouts if they choose to use them.
Pitched, and it's going to be recovered. It could be taken into the end zone.
Oh,
touchdown, Bruins! Just like you called, Steve. Unbelievable. Touchdown on that pitch. And I didn't see who came up with was that.
And you have to question the coaching staff for Marysville. You're up by 2 scores deep in your own territory. Why are you pitching the ball? Why are you putting it in the air? Anything can happen.
Yeah, certainly did. And I hope we have that on replay, because I didn't even see who picked the ball up and ran in with it. Wow. Brian Hudson, and the PA announcer, hasn't mentioned anything yet either. So
I think it was Byron Taylor.
Clark puts it up, and that is good. But take a look at the replay. All right, here at 21-14 now with 2:55 left to go in this fourth quarter. Here's the replay. What do you think?
I think this is a terrible play call. You fake the inside handoff, and that's like a shovel pass. Almost, you tried to shot put it back, and he fell short about a yard. That's going to be number 20. Wow, I can't even tell.
Balance.
24, Solomon Branch. He finally comes up with it.
And look at him, he stumbles into the end zone. Now, if he goes to a knee, it's a completely different game, because Bear River's going to have to take a number of plays to get in.
No, that was number 23, it looked like.
Called for Kunde?
Kunde, it looked like.
You're right, good call,
All right,
Marty.
you're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River Bruin football on the 20th anniversary season at touchdownproductions.com. We'll be right back for the kickoff after this short message.
Thank you, Doug. Saving the whole rodeo.
So we're ready to go. Let's see what he's going to kick it deep. Nope, only one receiver back there, and they got to hold him, and they do. They get up to the 35-yard line.
That was Noah Childers. I think what they were going for, I think what Landon Clark wanted to do with all the Indians kind of pushing up towards the line in preparation for the onside kick, which never came. He wanted to kick it in kind of the soft spot, but he got a little too much air under it, and that let Childers get underneath it and make the catch.
But Bruins have got 2 timeouts left. That could put a fire into this Bruin defense. I don't believe they'll be passing the ball here.
I don't believe they'll be pitching the ball
either. And it's going to be a handoff, and he breaks a couple of tackles and gets up there for about 9 yards. Let's see where they spot it.
They're going to give him 11.
11 yards on that. That'll be a first down. That'll stop the clock momentarily. 2:39 left.
Well, if you're going to give up a first down, you want it to be on the first play and not on the third.
So now the clock will start, and no hurry here. Well, your 35-point prediction so far is right on, Steve.
I wasn't going to say it. I was going to wait for someone else to say it.
I remembered you came in with 35 points. And
he said 24. He said 21-14.
That's what he said.
He called the score. He is the Swami.
Yep, no kidding. So here we go. Handoff left side, going to be brought down in there. Now they'll call a timeout for a loss of about a yard and a half loss.
They lost a yard, and Bear River calls a quick timeout.
So, Steve, who do you like for the NFL games this week?
You heading up to Reno?
If you can call a score or two for me, we'll make a deal.
The great Steve Sitter, the Swami. All right, you're watching exclusive coverage of Bruin football here on the 20th anniversary season of TouchdownProductions.com on your NorCal Game of the Week. We'll be right back after this short visit.
BNC True Value Home and Garden Center is the home of monthly specials. It's your chance every month to get what you need to tackle those home repair projects. Pick up their weekly circular when you enter the store to see all the bargains of the month for September. Serving Nevada County for 76 years, it's BNC True Value Home and Garden Center, where behind every project is a true value.
2:08 left in this ball game. Second down and about 11 for the Indians. And a pitch back, another pitch. Trying to go, and they're going to throw him for another loss again. They swarm in there, and they fumble the ball.
No, it's
and
down.
they're going to say
down.
it's going to be down. Boy, they had half the right side of the line come up with that one.
They're going to have to burn a timeout. This third down now and long.
And that was their final timeout.
Timeout, Bear River.
Here's the replay, Steve.
It looks like he's wide open, but there's a lot of Bruins, and he decides to cut back up the middle, which honestly is probably the good decision. If he tries to get a little extra yardage by going up the sideline, there's that risk he'll get pushed out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock. This way, it at least forces Bear River to take their final timeout.
Yeah. You're watching exclusive coverage, Bear River Bruin football, the 20th anniversary season of TouchdownProductions.com on your NorCal Game of the Week, and we'll be right back for the final action here.
Hey, hon, remember the guys are coming over later to watch the game.
Make a play for winning trays from Portiseps. We have the perfect tray for every game and every fan. So use your app or order online today.
Make Portiseps your destination.
This is it right here. It's third down and about 14. You think, Steve, they'll try to put this ball in the air to get that first down, or with no timeouts left by Bear River, they're going to have to.
No chance.
No, they keep this on the ground.
They keep this on the ground, and then they run a fourth down play, and they burn the clock.
Quick handoff up the middle. Bear River's got it stopped. Well
About 2
short.
yards.
But the clock will continue to run. They're going to. Now they have their one more timeout left that they took early in that third quarter. That could be a big difference in this ball game.
Well, letting this clock run down, Bear River's probably going to get the ball after this punt, probably with a little bit over a minute left. And if they choose to punt the ball this time, which they have gone with a couple fakes, neither of which have worked, if they go for the punt, Bear River's going to have 1 minute to go, about 70 yards.
So, Pendy back to receive for the Bruins, but they're going to just let that clock run out, and now they're going to call a timeout.
And Marysville still had 2. Now they have 1.
Timeout, Marysville.
You're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River Bruin football on the 20th anniversary season of TouchdownProductions.com. We'll be right back with the final action here at J. David Ramsey Stadium.
The Northridge Restaurant in Nevada City is your closest Northridge to Grass Valley. At 737 Nevada Street, the Northridge in Nevada City is a comfortable family restaurant you'll be happy to go to. Make reservations or take out.
With 3 locations to serve you in Nevada City, Lake of the Pines, and Penn Valley, you are just a few minutes away from a Northridge restaurant. Visit us online at northridgerestaurant.com.
Welcome back to the final 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go in this ball game. Bruins trailing by 7. They'll get this punt. Cundy back to receive the punt. I don't know if they'll have a play on or not. And it's blocked.
Block, punt!
Back.
There it is, it's on the ground!
On the sideline, going down to the 25-yard line. That is Austin Bays picked up that ball. I didn't see who blocked it.
Number 7.
No, that was
Landon Clark.
Landon Clark blocked that punt.
He came through from the right side, Marty, all by himself. I don't think Marysville had even an inkling that he might come in there.
And you know, I noticed on every other punt tonight, Marysville had the field spread. Wow. And this time they had extra protection, and Bear River just brought the kitchen sink at them.
So here comes the Bruins.
No timeouts.
They've got to throw a pass in the sideline. Got it caught. That is Taylor. Here's the block punt.
Watch Landon come flying in here. He's a big, tall guy and goes up in the air, takes it in the body.
No chance. No chance that punt was getting off.
You can hit the punter if you get the ball, and he did that.
Well, it's 2nd down and 5 for the Bruins. Looking to pass again, rolling out, and he throws the ball low in the dirt.
And that is the 4th straight pass on the run that Bradley Joba cannot get to the target.
You know, Steve, I don't think it was a very well-conceived play either. There was a lot of defenders over there. He needs to get out of bounds when he catches the ball. They don't have the luxury of having the ball completed in bounds. He needs to be throwing the ball in the end zone right now.
Well, it's 3rd down. They've got to get a first down, and we've
49
got 49 seconds left. Joba now, 3 receivers out to the right, looking, wide over the middle, and it's dropped.
In and out of the hands of Calder Cundy.
What's he going to do throwing it over the middle, though? They're not going to be able to stop this clock.
Well, if they can get a first down, they can stop it and then spike the ball. But 44 seconds left, 4th down. This is your ball game right here, ladies and gentlemen.
And he had excellent protection that time. Just a matter of that pass going right through the hands of the intended receiver.
Well, let's see what you call here. You reach into your bag of tricks.
You have to go with a quick out route at the line of scrimmage.
Down and out for the first down.
Although Jace Weckman is the corner. He's been having a great game.
Right, he can go down the sideline. He's going to pick up a block and get a first down. Go out of bounds at about the 5-yard line, looks like. Let's see where they spot it.
These Bruins are impressive. I take back everything I said about the game being over at the 4-minute mark. They have grit, and they are coming right at these Marysville Indians.
Watch this replay.
Great protection. And that whole left side of the field opened up.
Good block in there, too. So here we go, back to live action.
1st and goal on the 10.
A handoff to Wood right up the middle, but they're going to have to spike the ball now. That didn't fool anybody as Colton Wood.
What are they doing that for? I don't understand that play at all.
Trying to catch him, rush.
That's going to take 20 full seconds off the clock.
And
they got a timeout because
Wood hobbled.
Yeah, they're going to run 10 seconds off like they do in the pro, so he's got to come off the field. Bays goes in.
Why was Bays not in before?
Yeah, they're going to hand it off. So now Bays will be in there to block. They got 3 receivers out to the right.
And that clock's about to start running.
Yep. 21 seconds left.
This is it.
He changed the play at the line.
Yeah, but there was offside, I believe, by the
Marysville did jump.
They jumped offside. No, illegal procedure on. And that, let's see here.
That's going to push it back to 2nd and about 12.
They're going to have to go to the end zone now.
I'll call it 13. Second and goal on the 13.
2nd down and goal. Looking into the end zone. Got a man. Oh, and does he catch it?
It's picked off. No, incomplete.
Incomplete.
He had it in his hands, and he let it out.
And there's another Bruin down.
And that is Cundy, the young sophomore.
He
He's down in the end zone.
He dove for that ball thinking there was no one around him. And there was an Indian coming and had the same mentality, only he was prepared for the impact. And that is tough. In the outfield, I've had some big collisions where you just don't know there's another outfielder near there. You lay out for it, and you hit. It's like hitting a brick wall that comes out of nowhere. Only this is way worse.
You're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River Bruin football on the 20th anniversary season of TouchdownProductions.com on your NorCal Game of the Week, and we'll be right back after these short messages.
With nearly 30 years of proudly serving our community, Auburn Toyota is expanding to offer more new Toyota inventory than ever before. Chances are we have the exact Toyota model you want, ready for you to drive home today. With many years of combined sales experience and hundreds of new Toyota cars, trucks, 4x4s, and SUVs, now is the perfect time to buy at Auburn Toyota. Come see why for generations Foothill Toyota buyers buy from Auburn Toyota, which is why we like to say Auburn Toyota is the place where the customers come back.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got 8 seconds left to go in this ball game. Bear River's going to be stepped off 5 yards. So now watch this. Ooh, right. That could have been a helmet-to-helmet hit, too.
You heard the crowd reaction watching that replay.
Watching the replay. Well, the crowd's on their feet. This is your ball game right here. They may have time for one more play, but 3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Good snap. Nobody in the backfield to block. Got plenty of time, and it's tipped, and we got 3 seconds left.
They'll have time for the same play again. Well-conceived play that time.
And what do you know, Jace Weckman is in there breaking it up. He's been the best corner for Marysville. He's been really the only corner for Marysville.
On the other side of the field, all by himself, was a receiver, Solomon. He was defended, but that might be the better play. Throw it to the cone, let him go out there and make the play on the ball rather than throw it into the defense.
Here's the ball game.
All right. 3rd down. Well, it's 4th down. Doesn't make any difference. This is 4th down play. New formation. Looking. Good blocking into the corner. Wide open, and he overthrows the receiver.
No one there.
That was intended for Clark, and there's your ball game as he was wide open. Oh, my. The horn sounds, the end of the ball game, 21-14. And I'd like to congratulate Steve Sitter, my sidekick here, who predicted the final score before the game right on the money. And it was a tough loss for Bear River, but
a great win for Marysville. That's really what it came down to. Each team made some mistakes. Bear River made them early, and Marysville made them late. Wow, what can you say? That score very accurately reflects this game. I think Marysville just made one less mistake. Their defense was just a little bit better. And really, when you look back at the game, what are the big plays? All the big plays are turnovers. Marysville had one big offensive play for the first touchdown of the game, and that was it. The whole rest of the game was a grind.
Next Friday night.
So Marty Mortensen is heading down to the field to present number 29 Austin Bays with the Bill Sladen Sons Trucking Player of the Game Award. So we'll throw it down to the Big M himself, Marty Mortensen.
Thanks a lot, Steve. We're down here on the field after an exciting football game here with our Player of the Game Award, the Bill Sladen Sons Trophy here for Austin Bays, number 29, who played an outstanding game tonight, even in this loss. Austin, how do you feel tonight?
It's good and bad, sweet and sour. We came back firing in the second half, and we did really, really good. But in the end, we we should have came out firing a lot harder in the first half. We should have played with a little bit more heart, and we kind of underestimated them. But overall, I think we did pretty good, and we're gonna come back from this, and we're gonna improve.
Oh, I think so too. That was quite a the block punt that you picked up and ran down the sideline. I thought, well, maybe you might be able to get into the end zone.
Yeah.
But we were talking about your short yardage running throughout the game there, and it was a situation where we were saying it was a 4-yard and a cloud of dust for Austin Bays. So, Austin, I want to present this to you here tonight as our player of the game, and we'll have one of these awards for every player of the game throughout the season with Bear River. And so I want to thank you very much, and have a good season.
Thank you.
All right, that's Austin Bays, ladies and gentlemen, number 29. We'll throw it back up to Steve for the final closes.
So we had a great game tonight, 21-14 the final. The Marysville Indians victorious over the Bear River Bruins on a somewhat brisk homecoming night. Pretty good game, and the crowd definitely got their money's worth out of it.
They did. First half, not so much, but second half, Steve, could it have been any better? With 4 minutes left to play, Bear River scores and then almost scores again.
So next week, Bear River taking on the El Dorado Cougars. Sure to be another great preseason game. And you can watch it right here on the touchdownproductions.com NorCal Game of the Week. Bruins and Cougars on your Touchdown Productions Sports Network as the Marysville Indians go into their victory celebration on the sideline after a very, very hard-fought, somewhat sloppy, but a very good victory nonetheless for the Indians as they have to make the trip back up Highway 20 to get home.
Executive producer Gilbert M. Dominguez.
Camera operators for tonight's game, Heather Montgomery and Chrysanda Hamlin. Your announcers for tonight's game, what an exciting game. Congratulations, Steve. Marty Mortensen along with Steve Sitter and Paul Brown.
What do I win?
I'll get you a big prize.
Did I get something?
Remote facilities provided tonight by the Commander 2. Website, Lynn Dominguez. Hairstyles by Michelle Brown at The Look. Wardrobe, RUOutside.com. Commander Maintenance provided by Plaza Tire and Auto Service, Reeves Auto Parts, and Celestial Valley Towing. Touchdown Accounting provided by the Cinto Group, LLP. Don't forget to contact us at touchdownproductions.com, 274-2206. Find all your famous and for Steve Sitter, Paul Brown, Gil Dominguez, and Marty Mortensen say, see you next week here at Bear River. Good night, everybody.